Hello everyone, my name is Jean-Loup and today I have a little bit of an unboxing for you. I would like to present the supply pod from Outer Places, which I don't normally order kind of surprise boxes like this, but this particular one was themed on the X-Files. And you can, they let you order them individually, you don't have to actually take on a subscription. So it was very attractive to me because I could just get this one specifically about the X-Files and not really worry about anything else. So I know that whatever is in there is going to be super cool for me. So what I'm going to do is I've got my little assistant Emily, who is going to be handing over to me every item one by one from the box. So let's go ahead and open this up. I have my trusty C-sharp knife. Okay, so I'm not actually going to look at what's in there. I'm going to let Emily hand me over one item at a time and we'll see what it contains. What's the first thing, Emily? Ooh, the first thing is something I already have. Lovely! The Funko Pop of Dana Scully. These particular Funko, I quite like the X-Files ones because they don't have the bubbly heads, and I know this is kind of the point of the Funko Pops, but the other ones that I've got, the bubbly heads tend to come all sorts of wonky angles and things like that, and I usually have to adjust the spring inside to make sure that the head just kind of stays at some kind of not crooked level. But the X-Files one, I've got Mulder and Scully. So the X-Files one don't actually have, I don't know if you can see on the video, but it's got a flush neck. But this is a really cool figure actually. I don't mind having a second one. So let's move on to the next one. Next item is, ooh, I don't really like when the cover of comics has been kind of slashed like this, but it's an exclusive cover of issue 1 of season 11. I already have issue 1 of season 11, but not in this variant cover. So let's have a quick look. Sorry, just stay within the frame. There we go. So this is a cool variant cover. If you haven't been reading season 10 and then season 11, I strongly suggest that you do. Season 11, this is issue 1, it's only going to be running for another 2 issues before it moves on to a completely different storyline. So if you should still be able to order back issues from eBay or something, that's usually where I get mine, and they don't, you should still be able to get them at normal prices. So really cool variant cover. Next item. Ooh, what's this? Do you know what? I've actually been dreaming of getting a really cool beanie hat for a long time. It's specifically from that company, Outer Places, and it's got "Be ready" with a UFO on the side. I might post a picture of me wearing this later on actually, because this is I have actually been wanting a pretty cool beanie hat like this, so I'm quite chuffed with this. This is quite interesting how it was made, but yeah, it's still cold here in Scotland, so you know, this is definitely a most welcome thing. Next item. Ooh. Now this, the pod, the company Out of Places, it's not just about fandom, it's also sort of like bridging science and fandom. So this particular item, the real science behind the X-Files, which is by Anne Simon, PhD. Anne Simon is there is a science advisor on the X-Files, in case you were wondering. I read an interview with her not so long ago, and it was quite fascinating to see just, you know, how much science they do actually try and place in some of those really fantastic stories. So this is going to be a very interesting read, I think, because I read a lot of non-fiction at the moment. I don't actually read that much fiction these days. So yeah, this was published in it was published in 1999. It's actually quite an old book. Copyright 1999, but it still should be able to cover a reasonable good amount of the first few seasons of the X-Files. A lot of the X-Files books usually just kind of focus on the first 3 seasons. With a bit of luck, this is going to cover a wee bit more. Next item. What do we have here? Some sort of little pouch. Now what does this say? Peel off the self-adhesive tape on the back of the wallet. So it's a little wallet. Place it carefully on the back of your phone. Insert up to 2 ID or credit card into the silicone pocket. Will not demagnetize your card. Fits most flat back phones. Okay, this is kind of cool. If you want to kind of carry your credit cards along with your phone. I do actually already have something similar, so it's almost like they read my mind. But this is kind of, it's kind of cool if you're one of these people that don't really like to have a phone cover and quite like to kind of keep the phone in its original state. I prefer my phone to be protected, to be honest, but yeah, this is kind of cool. Is there any more? What's this? It's a truth detector. Spy lies revealed. Assume nothing. Deny everything. So this is one of these little gimmicks. I think you just sort of press your thumb against there, and depending on the color that it comes in, it will say whether you're telling the truth, you're lying, or it doesn't know. So I am a fan of the X-Files. Which color is it going to? Well, it doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. Well, this is kind of cool anyway. Truth detector car. This is only a toy. Yes. Well, you know. International Spy Museum, Washington DC. I was not aware there was an International Spy Museum in Washington DC. So there you go. And that allows me to test whether this actually will fit a credit card, and it does. Look at that. I can keep my lie detector into the Be Ready Out of Places pouch. So, Emily, is there anything else in the box? Okay, just a little notice. Nothing exciting about that. Anything else?
There's one more after this.
One more after this. Okay. So this, okay, so this is the bit that actually tells you exactly what's in there. So we'll look at that last.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Emily, why don't you take the box and put it away so we can get some more space in that on the frame. So this is the X-Files mythology timeline. This is pretty cool actually. It goes on from the Mayan era. Ooh, actually it only starts at -1000 BC and finishes at December 21st, 2012. Okay? Well, I would have started at about 30,000 BC. If you remember the opening scene of Fight the Future, you see cavemen fighting aliens, and that's during the Ice Age, about 30-odd thousand years ago. So I would have pushed it a wee bit further forward than 1000 BC, but still, it's pretty cool. It gives you most of the 20th century events which are being referred to in the first 9 seasons of the X-Files. I said the first 9 seasons because obviously now we're on season 10. There is no mention of this in there, but that's because when this was prepared, the season wasn't out yet. That's a pretty cool thing to have. Just at first glance, I'm not sure every date is particularly accurate, but I'll study that in more detail later on. And finally, the last bit is this leaflet that details what's in there. It's interesting to see that the Funko Pop is actually, assuming everyone gets the same leaflet, that is, but based on other boxes of the same type that I've seen, sometimes they put like random selection of certain items, so not every single box is the same. But for this, I suspect that everyone that gets this box will get Dana Scully as a Funko Pop figure. So if you I don't mind particularly because I've already got Dana Scully, but if you wanted to have like the Smoking Man or something, you'll probably just get Dana Scully. So this kind of concludes the unboxing for the supply pod from Outer Places. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for this, but I think it's pretty good value for what it is. If you want to order your own, I will put a link in the description, and at the time of the recording of this video there was another 9 days left to order one. So if you're watching this video before what's the date today? The 12th, I believe. Yes. If you're watching this before the 21st of February 2016, then you should still be able to order one for yourself, assuming they are not on short supply or anything. If you're watching it after that, I'm afraid it will be a bit too late. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.